How are you going, lads? Yeah. It has been a while, hasn't it? Basically, during that time, I've just been swamped with coding work, um, and it's just been impossible to keep doing th- this coding and then YouTube altogether. So yeah, might as well had to go step back. So I've tried out Crystal Beast. It's a very interesting deck. Um, it really is because it's most consistent, but it's most technical. Um, it's most technical needy, if that makes sense. Because one misplay and you're done. Um, it's not even its own fault. It's not, I can't even tell if it's own fault because it's been not powerful enough or something like that. Um, yeah, we'll go through the lineup. Um, one Eagle, we played two Rainbow Dragon. So with Rainbow Dragon, because this is the new one, you banish it. You can special a Crystal Base from anywhere, and then you add Rainbow Dragon from anywhere. Add Rainbow Dragon from deck. That's I should be saying. Um, yeah, and it's honestly it's very good to get just additional attack on the field, even if it's in your hand. So it's not a total brick, but you rather would want to see it in the deck first and foremost. So it's yeah, I'm not complaining about this card either. One Carbuncle, I think it's a bit obvious. You special as many as from the Spell Trap Zone. It's really good. Three Pegasus, three Pegasus. It's really I argue one of the most interesting because it's a when not an if effect, and you need to watch out for that because only one of them will activate. If you have two in the spell trap person, only one will activate. So yeah, that would be probably the problem. But other than that, I see any other problems with it. Topaz Saga. Now this is an interesting one because not many people would play this. I only play it because you need an additional monster, and also it's at level 4, so it will be just a level 4 vanilla that you can easily summon. And Rainbow Dragon, the Searcher, and a bit of a brick if you open it. So yeah, three of this card. It's very interesting. You can either dump this, or you add this. So that is something. One Call by the Grave, banish it to just banish. You need banishing, I feel like, at this moment. Two Crystal Bond. Help you don't. The only reason you don't play 3 is because you run out of cards really quickly, and so it prevents that end, and you don't. I wouldn't say brick, but and it's not really the purpose for it bricking, but it's definitely helps if you lower that count if that count is lowered because you're additionally taking out 2 cards out of your deck, and you only have so many finite monsters you can use. 2 goods, 1 Necro Valley, and 3 Extrav. It's goods. You put this in grave. You banish this to add either a Crystal Beast and a field spell. That's why you use it. I tried using Metaverse beforehand. It didn't work, and I when I made the change, I could instantly tell it made this deck so much better. But in some instances, you will need to take out the Salvation Engine. So, you will need to take out this, Necro Valley, and this, so you put in some side. So it's good on that end, but yeah. 3 Extract, it's a bit obvious. Extra Draw is good. 3 Rainbow Bridge, 3 Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. There's no argument with it. They're probably the most powerful cards in your deck, so you want to see this as much as possible. But it's a bit of a different story with Rainbow Bridge of the Heart because you need it's just a minimum of 1, and then you're good, and you don't need. But you still would need to open at least one of this so you can search, and then you can remove cards if you're going second or something like that. For traps, 3 Conclave. I'd argue it's the butter of the deck. I think that would be the proper saying. You special Crystal Beast from the deck, and then you can bounce a card from 2 cards on the field to the hand. So it's really I'd argue it's really good. Uh, yeah, I would you play 3 and you don't play any less than that. Like it's a bit of overstatement, but it's so true. You do not. You, I'm gonna shut up. Move on. um, to Miracle, you can. This is an Omni game. Do not forget this. It's not once per turn. I misread that, and that cost me the game. Um, and its second effect is just as good. You can banish it to place a crystal beast from anywhere to your spell trap zone. It's amazing. But I wouldn't play more than 2. Because again, it's the same with Crystal Bond. You only place some such finite monsters that you don't want to end up decking out just because of card, because you just run out of cards. Like you want to still have something. 3 impermanents, pretty pog. Non-fusion area. This is more for tier limits. It does help, but you just gotta watch out because even this is not enough anymore. And I'm just thinking, well, shit, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? And 1 salvation. That's pretty much all. Yeah, that's pretty much all of it. Or everything that combines it. I wouldn't. It's hard to say with this format because I've tried more. I've definitely tried other decks other than this as well, but I still come back to Teal, and it's just been a tier 0 format, and it's just been ridiculous. Actually, you don't need to worry about because it's rank 4 turbo, and the only 2 cards you would need would be a Dweller and a Baguska. Other than that, you should be fine. Extra deck wise, you can just put in your own your own 15 or technically 9 cards if you're running 3 Baguska and 3 Dweller. But other than that, you should be fine. For side 3 Shifter for tier, Dark Hole for. It is for tier as well, and I know it will send to the graveyard just because tiers. But you pair with Necro Valley, and instantly they won't be able to activate their effects to fuse or bring themselves back from the graveyard with Kaleido Heart and monsters like that. So that's really awesome. Dark Ruler no more. Bit self-explanatory for going second, but I wouldn't replace it for anything else, just to put it on the record. 1 Miracle, just in case you need that extra negate, and furthermore it's searchable, so it's not too much of a hassle. 3 Evenly for going second, and 3 Teekaboo. So, and yeah, that's pretty much the deck. Hopefully this makes up for something for being not unable to upload, to be honest. Because life gets in the way, and I still want to show decks like this, and finally I'm able to achieve it now because I have finally some free time in my hands. So, yay! Hope you guys have a good day. Hope you had a good Christmas. From the time recording and the New Year. From the time recording this, it's the 3rd of January 2023. Yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day, boys.